Yo, what's good? It's your boy Sid, and today I'm gonna show you how I absolutely crush my content game by turning long-form videos into bite-sized reels in record time. If you are a creator who spends hours drowning in edit timelines just to get one decent clip out, this video is specifically for you because we are cutting the fluff. I'm going to walk you through my exact pipeline, why I made the switch to Vizard, and how you can set this up so your virtual assistant can handle the heavy lifting for you. First things first, head over to the platform website where all the magic happens. It's honestly one of the most straightforward tools I've ever used. When you land on the dashboard, it is incredibly intuitive. So you just upload your raw video files from your computer, or you can drop in a direct YouTube link. I even use it for my podcast and interview content, so I'm regularly pasting in Zoom or Loom links, and Vizard handles every single format without breaking a sweat. Once that upload finishes, the AI starts analyzing your footage, and in just a few minutes, it presents you with a curated list of high-potential clip candidates. This isn't just random slicing, because the AI is actually smart enough to find the high-energy punchlines and the teachable moments that people actually want to watch. You can tell the tool exactly what you need, like 15 to 30-second grabs for TikTok, or longer, more detailed explainer clips for LinkedIn. I usually set a mix of ranges because having short hooks to grab attention and longer clips to deliver real value is the secret sauce for growth. One of my absolute favorite time savers is the auto-editing feature, which takes my long classroom-style videos and gives me clips that are already trimmed and perfectly captioned. I don't have to waste time scrubbing through an hour of footage to find the good stuff, because the AI identifies structural things like emotional spikes and clear takeaways. This means that every single clip you get is actually worth posting, rather than just being a random timestamp that doesn't make any sense without context. Now, I've tried plenty of other tools, but some of them make the credit system so complicated that you feel like you are doing calculus just to export a 10-minute video. Vizard feels less like billable math and more like a real content flow, which makes it perfect for both solo creators and larger media teams. Another huge win is the auto-schedule feature, where you can set your desired posting frequency, and the system handles the heavy lifting across your social channels. You don't need to be glued to your desk hitting publish at 8 a.m. every single day, because once you set it, you can just forget it and focus on creating. Consistency is everything when you are building momentum, and this feature completely eliminates the human error that usually tanks your reach. And if you want to tweak the captions, you can easily preview them and make adjustments, though the default style is already optimized for high engagement. Then there is the content calendar, which is where you can see every single post at a glance, reschedule them, or swap clips around without breaking a sweat. If you are managing multiple accounts for clients or your own brand, this view is absolute gold for keeping your sanity intact. My editor used to handle all the daily clip scheduling, but now my VA handles it all, saving us literally hours of tedious work every single week. Let me show you a quick tip. When Vizard gives you the clips, it assigns a score based on how likely that specific snippet is to go viral. I always skim through and grab the ones with high 80s or 90s ratings, because those are the clips that already have a killer hook and a strong takeaway. You can also tell Vizard the vibe you're going for, whether it's educational, entertaining, or motivational, and it will tailor the cuts to match that tone. I personally like to let the AI do the heavy lifting, then I spend just a few minutes polishing the captions to make sure they sound exactly like me. The speech-to-text accuracy here is super tight, but adding your own emojis and highlighting keywords really makes those captions pop on the screen. One really cool thing is that Vizard pulls from so many different sources, so you aren't just limited to one type of file upload. I've even grabbed YouTube interviews I was a guest on, pulled them in here, and made a whole library of content for my own pages without needing original files. That is how you repurpose content you were a guest on without ever having to rebuild anything from scratch, which is a massive win for efficiency. Compared to other tools, Vizard feels way more integrated because it combines the clipping, the scheduling, and the calendar into one solid platform. Fewer tools in your tech stack means fewer logins, fewer invoices to track, and a significantly faster turnaround for your daily content needs. If you are trying to scale your repurposing strategy for multiple shows, that kind of consolidation is honestly a game changer for your workflow. Also, Vizard isn't trying to be a complex, heavy-duty studio editor that requires a degree to understand. It focuses on what creators actually need today. I've used other platforms that tried to do way too much, and the added complexity just slowed me down, whereas Vizard keeps all the power but removes the fluff. Pricing-wise, you really get value for what you need. So whether you are just testing the waters or scaling up, it makes sense for your budget. The best part is that you can easily train a VA to manage this whole pipeline, uploading, reviewing the top scored clips, and hitting schedule. I trained my team in just one afternoon, and now they handle 90% of the entire clip workflow while I focus on the creative side. Here is a quick workflow tip. Batch everything, meaning you record your long-form videos, dump them into Vizard on a Monday, and get your whole week set up at once. This lets you post consistently without you having to be glued to your editing station all day long, which is the dream for every creator. Bottom line, if you want to turn those long conversations into short, punchy content, Vizard is the cleanest way I have found to get it done. It finds the viral moments, schedules them for you automatically, and gives you a real content calendar to keep everything organized and on track. I still use an editor for my high-end long-form content, but Vizard completely replaced the tedious daily work, freeing me up to actually focus on my growth. If you enjoyed this walkthrough and want me to deep dive into how I set up my VA or my caption templates, just drop a comment below and I will make that video. Hit that like button if this was helpful, subscribe if you want to see more creator workflows, and go check out Vizard to see how many clips you can pull. Alright, that is it for today, so let's get back to making more awesome content and stop getting trapped in that endless edit grind. Peace.